Okay, so there you go. See, now the chicken boiled so much that it's falling off the bone. So that's really what you want to see. The chicken is actually falling off the bone, so that's good. Okay? Let me sit that right here. You're missing all the good stuff. Move all that stuff out the way. Right? So you got your chicken, and I'm placing the chicken on top. In spaces. See why I didn't want to put all the vegetables, because I didn't want to waste it in the juice. Because I'm going to end up pouring out the juice, but I'm going to try to conserve some of those peppers. And I drain it out. And again, this is for people that really don't know how to cook at all. Okay, I'm not a big chef, but I do know how to put a meal together. So these are for those that really don't know how to put a meal together, that don't know how to make rice. See how that rice is coming along? See the bubbles that come out the rice? The bubbles will start coming and forming. And I have that on the lowest heat and it's boiling like crazy. So I'm going to just turn it down some more, because you don't want the rice, the water to run out and then the rice is hard. Because that's what happened. The water runs out, the rice is hard, and then you have to add more water to your rice. And then it comes out a sticky mess. So you don't want that. My rice comes out perfect sometimes. I started actually buying that success rice. You know, that boil in the bag, because it comes out perfect all the time. Which is not that expensive either. So if you're on the go and you really don't feel like doing that, they have the bags that you could boil in the bag. It costs like $2.29 for 4 packs inside of it. It's not that expensive. And you could just go ahead and put the bag inside of boiling water. And once the rice fluffens up, you just drain out the water, open up the pack, fluff out the rice, and there you have it for your family. You know what I mean? This is the old-fashioned way. So there you have that. Back to the chicken. Basically, that's how the chicken is looking, being placed, but I'm not going to leave it nice and dry. I'm going to put the rest of the chicken onto the baking pan, and then I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of the juice on top of it, and then I'm going to drain the rest of the juice, put the rest of the vegetables around it, and then I'm going to add some more seasonings and good stuff, and I'm just going to let it heat on top of the stove. That way it's not so loose, and it's going to be firm and tender, and then you could bite into it, eat, enjoy it with your rice and whatever vegetable you're going to make. I have some leftover green peas. I'm just going to put that on top of the stove and heat it up, and that's going to be my dinner. Okay. So basically, that's what you have. Just really trying to spread it even. Like I said, I don't want too much of the juice. That's really basically about it. For the juice, I'm going to go ahead and drain out the rest of the juice, but I want to keep the vegetables inside. Okay, so bam. Keep up with the dishes. That way you don't have to do them later after you stuff your face and then you're too tired to wash dishes and then you're just sitting there with a pot of dishes, which I hate. I hate to wash dishes, but I hate to look at them as well. So you get them done. The faster you get them done, the faster you can sit your behind down, right? All right. So here we have it. So I'm going to go ahead and mess with that Lawry's a little bit, which I hope it's not going to be to my regret, because I don't really like that salty taste in my mouth. But I want to give it a little zest. So as long as I'm not too heavy on the hand with it, I should be okay. So what I'm going to do is sprinkle some in my hand, and then I'm going to just take it and I'm going to lightly sprinkle some around, because I really don't like the taste. See the access of it? I'm throwing it out because I don't want all that. Right? So this is the red wine I was talking about, the vinegar, red wine vinegar. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to sprinkle a little bit of that on top as well. Just to give it some type, just to be creative, to be honest with you. Not really to serve no real big purpose. Okay, so that's that. And what I want is some more lemon. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning up a little bit, because like I said, you don't want to have to clean up. So you clean up as you go, and you clean up as you go, which that's what I'm about to do. I'm going to leave the dishes for a few seconds, and I am going to go ahead and